Stand in Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Feet are hips distance apart, palms are facing outwards. And it's in this pose that you're going to take an inhale. Exhale, palms come together. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, folding forward from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, keeping the neck nice and long all the way from the bottom of the spine to the crown of the head. And then exhaling, reaching your hands down to the floor. On an inhale, reaching the right foot back to a lunge, pausing here, noting your alignment, making sure that the knee is not in front of the ankle. Breathing, and again, noticing your alignment from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Continuing to breathe, letting the palms come flat to the earth, reaching the left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, lowering down through chaturanga, inhaling up through upward dog. And exhaling back to downward dog. Deep breaths here. Inhaling, reaching the right foot forward, placing it down between the hands. Opposite side lunge, again noting that the knee is not in front of the ankle. Finding that stretch in the left psoas. Finding deep breaths. And then on an exhale, bringing the left foot up to meet the right. Again, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms coming all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, back to standing mountain pose. We'll do a second sun salutation, similar, but with a couple differences. So inhaling into Tadasana. Exhaling, hands together in prayer. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift so that your spine is completely flat, not looking up like this. Neck long. Exhale, hands coming down to frame the feet. This time reaching the left foot back first to your lunge. And then placing the left hand flat this time, reaching the right arm up. Breathing here as the spine twists open. Exhaling, bringing the right palm down to the earth. Inhaling to reach the right foot back to meet the left. Exhaling down through chaturanga. Inhaling up through upward dog. And exhaling back to downward dog. Again, taking 3 to 5 full breaths here. On the next inhale, reaching the left foot forward, placing it between the hands, planting the right palm down, reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Breathing into this spinal twist. Exhaling, the left palm comes down to the earth. Inhaling, the right foot up to meet the left. And a halfway lift. Exhaling to fully fold over the legs. Inhaling as you rise up, gathering energy. Exhaling, hands through heart center and back to Tadasana. Taking a few full breaths here. Again, looking at the feet, making sure they're about hips distance. So you want your second toe lined up with the hip bone right here. We're not going to go all the way back this time. We're going to do a bit of a variation to get another type of spinal twist. So we'll inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding over the legs. Placing the palms flat on the ground. Rooting into the left palm. Bending the left knee. Keeping the right leg straight, reaching the right arm up, twisting, and then looking up. Breathing here. On an exhale, bringing the arm back down. This time, rooting down through the right hand, bending the right knee, straightening the left leg, and reaching the left palm up on an inhale. Finding some deep breaths here. Exhaling, bringing the left palm back down, and then slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae this time. Rolling the shoulders around and back. Getting into a couple deep shoulder rolls, letting the shoulder blades kiss each other in the back. Yeah, full deep inhales and exhales. And then switching the direction of the circles, rolling the shoulders forward. And then getting some neck rolls. Slowly in one direction. And if you're finding any points that need a little extra love, you can stop there and maybe reach an arm out to get a little extra stretch. Make sure to move your head in both directions equally. Let your own breath and body guide you. Returning to Tadasana, we'll do a couple more sun flows with some warrior poses as well. So we'll inhale here in mountain pose. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward, bending at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, palms to the ground. Inhaling, reaching the right foot back to a lunge. This time letting the right heel come down, looking at your alignment so that the left heel is lined up with the center of the right foot. And then on an inhale, you're going to be standing up, reaching the arms, but not letting the shoulders come up towards your ears, relaxed shoulders. 3 to 5 deep breaths here in Warrior One. And then opening up, twisting towards the sides, feet stay basically the same, arms come wide, hips twist a bit outwards to Warrior Two. Gaze is out over the left fingertips, the left middle finger. Couple more deep breaths here. Then on an inhale, you're going to reach the right arm back along the right leg, reaching the left arm up into reverse warrior, or peaceful warrior as I like to call it. Gazing up the left arm. Inhaling back to Warrior Two. Exhaling to bring the left arm towards the left knee, reaching the right arm up so that there's a long line all the way from your right foot on the ground all the way out your right fingertips. Just find a nice place for your neck so that your spine is as long as it can be. A place that's comfortable. Opening up for side angle. Continuing to breathe deeply. And then on an inhale, coming back into a reverse warrior. Exhaling the arms back down to frame the front foot. We're going to come back, letting the left foot meet the right foot into a plank pose. Through chaturanga, so down and up. To upward dog. And then back to downward dog. Again, 3 to 5 deep breaths. time, we're going to step the right foot forward in between the hands. Let the left heel come down. Left foot should be at about a 45-degree angle. Right heel should be lined up with the middle of the left foot. And then on an inhale, standing up into that opposite warrior one. Remembering those shoulders relaxed, fingertips are reaching. 3 to 5 deep breaths here. Notice your back foot. You want to be grounding down through the back edge of that left foot. Inhaling and then opening up into warrior two, so the hips sort of swivel out a bit, arms come to a T, gaze out past that middle right finger. Continuing to breathe deeply into the belly. And then on an inhale, reaching back to a peaceful warrior. Breaths, and then inhaling back through warrior two, letting the right elbow go towards the right knee, left arm reaching up to create that long line from left foot to the tips of the left fingertips into this side angle. Continuing to let the breath flow. Inhaling back to the reverse warrior. Exhaling, spiraling the hands back to meet the front foot. Again, coming back into plank. I'll show a variation for those who can't do the chaturanga. So if you're not doing a chaturanga, you can bring the knees down and then lower the chin and the chest. And from there you can come forward either into a baby cobra, where most of your body is on the ground, just the upper chest and neck are off the ground and not using your hands, so you could possibly lift them. Or you can come through to an upward dog where everything except the toes and the hands are off the ground. And then exhaling back to downward facing dog. And slowly walking the feet up to meet the hands, bending the knees if you need. Finding a full exhale here, and then as you inhale to stand, really focusing on gathering the energy. As you stand up, exhaling hands through prayer, back to mountain pose. Namaste.